Hi, I'm Lisa Martineau with NewHampshire.com, and I'm at the 76th Annual League of New Hampshire Craftsmen Fair on Mount Sunapee.
How's your knees, bud?
It's a real quick, easy way to get your reference points is just to score it right into a piece of wood.
I don't even know what the stick of the man who's making it.
Precious yes, of memory, what you bring to me, how I want once more to be with my friends at the old country church.
Try it out.
Another idea, you can add something else.
What is it called?
Felting needle.
Oh, okay. So that's actually felt?
It's wool.
It's
and
wool.
I'm felting it onto this background.
Okay.
So, do you want to add any green here or something here?
What color is it? How does it stay on when you just
It
poke
hooks. There's like a little. No, it hooks onto this woolen blanket. You poke, and the wool goes into the blanket.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what do you do when you're finished? Does it get
take this off the foam and do whatever I want.
and frame it, or yeah? Okay.
So you can just keep adding when you need to.
Do you want to keep saying?
Skinny, and then it gets fatter, and start weaving over and under on the side. So when I get to the corners, I bring the corner pieces together to start making that little point. Then I keep this flat while I weave around, and I spread everything evenly, and that little point comes up a little bit further until you make these really distinct feet.
Wow. And then how do you continue up the basket? It's just a weaving process?
Yep, mostly. I mean, it's all tension and spacing. So as I
You kind of feel your way around.
you do
Yeah.
yeah. the distance between the stakes will get wider, like it is here,
Yeah.
while I'm going out. And then when I want to go straight up and down, they should all be parallel. And now I'm going to actually start going in, so I'm starting to bring the stakes closer together on this basket here. And then a few
And they
rows, you'll see
bend-
it start going like this.
Okay, yep. What kind of materials are you using?
This is 140-pound watercolor paper.
Oh,
rough
okay.
press. I painted it with acrylics, and then I cut the pieces by putting through a pasta machine.
Okay.
Yeah, just take. It's like all sea. It reminds me of the sea because of the turtles and like the glass.
Yeah. Wow.
So they're different notes.
So there's stave construction, which means they're long strips of wood,
Okay.
and there's 16 in each piece.
Wow.
So there's one here and one there,
Yep.
and they're just set up. And the tricky part was trying to figure out how to get them, cut them apart, cut the board apart, and reassemble it so it looks like one piece of wood again.
Right. Okay.
Originally, I did striped ones,
So
which
that-
was easy with 2 different kinds of wood.
Right.
So every other stave, and it didn't matter.
Yep.
And then last year,
How do you paint them to make? How does?
I don't paint anything.
Oh, you don't paint them.
No
Those are all
stains,
different.
little tiny pieces of wood on top of each stave,
Okay.
and then made it into a cone.
Okay. Wow.
So
It's beautiful.
When I take these out, I'm going to whip the flux off. I'm going to use them as a lever. Use a levering motion when I put it on the anvil. It's called a drop the tongs weld. Because once I get them to, I'll lever this big one to hold the small one. Drop the tongs, and then pick up the hammer, and hopefully they'll stick. Now I'm going to have to. All right, so I'm bringing these up to a welding heat now. I'll bring them up the same heat. I'll bring them up to heat at the same time.
So you got them both in the same port.
Yeah. Whip the flux off. One. Hold it there with the